Hey everybody. So, question. What do you do when you have a client case and you don't agree with what their decisions are? Welcome to Client Stories with Amy. So, I have a client and we were working the case. We got the biological father identified. We got all of that stuff. And then they say, well, I don't want to talk to him, but I want to talk to any siblings I have. Cool. Here is their contact information. I'll give you everything that I can get, and I'll even give you some of the stuff on your biological father. Even if you don't want it now, you might want it later. I want to give you everything that I can find now. That way you have it just in case. Client decides to reach out to the half siblings, which understandably I get. I would like, no complaints yet. No complaints yet. Give them the information. They contact the half siblings. The half siblings are like, our dad is not a good dad. He's an awful person. And we don't know you, nor do we want to know you. We don't care. He may have had a child out of wedlock from our mama. We don't care. Like, it is what it is. I'm sorry that we have to be this way, but there's just too much trauma. We don't want anything to do with it, with you, with him, none of it. Sorry. Best luck to you. If you contact him, don't say that we said hi or anything. We don't want to even acknowledge the situation. The client comes back and lets me know all this, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I hate that happened. It's awful. I'm sorry, but we have to respect their wishes, right? We have to respect that they don't want any more contact. Mind you, our client is like, no, that's not fair. I am here, and it doesn't matter how I'm here. It just matters that I'm here, and I'm like part of their flesh and blood. Like, I'm from their dad. Like, I deserve to know who they are, and they deserve to know who I am. I don't like this. It doesn't sit right with me. It's not fair. And so reaches out again, and I used caution. I was like, give it a little bit of time, maybe reach out, give it a few weeks, let the news settle and simmer, and let them think about it, and then try to reach out. And so she did. She waited a little while, and then she reached out, and again, like, I done told you, I don't want nothing to do with this. Like, I'm sorry that we have to be this way, but because of what we went through with our dad, we don't want to touch any of this. We don't want to introduce any part of that life back into our lives. We're in a good place. I'm sorry, it sucks, but don't contact us again. And I had to let her know, like, we have to respect their wishes. Here is a support group if you would like to join and talk about your frustrations, because I know somebody else out there is going through the same type of issue that you are. They're hurt, they're traumatized in their own way, and they're trying to get through it. And you might be able to connect with them and see how well they're handling. And maybe they have some tips or tricks or whatever, or maybe you could reach out to your biological dad, ask him some questions. Again, she's like, no, I don't want nothing to do with him. You heard what my siblings said. They don't want nothing to do with him because he's a bad person. And I told her, he may have been a bad person back when they were growing up, but 20, 30 years have went by and people do change. Why don't you reach out and make that judgment for yourself? See how that goes. And again, she's like, no, I want to have a relationship with my siblings. I don't care about anything else. And so she said she's going to contact them again. And I'm like, please don't. I understand what you're going through. And here again is a support group that might be able to help you get through what you're feeling, maybe find a way to cope with everything. But they've expressed their wishes on 2 times now that they don't want nothing to do with this. They apologize for how they feel, but they can't help it because it's drawing up some emotional issues from the past that they had dealt with that are resurfacing. They don't want to deal with this anymore. I understand those are your half siblings on your dad's side and you'd like to get to know them, but again, maybe give it a little bit of time. Maybe give it a year and see what happens. And she's like, no, it's not fair, and I want to do what I want to do. This is my life. This is my journey. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I was like, yes, ma'am, you're going to do what you want to do. It is your journey. You are not wrong. I'm here to assist you in any way that I possibly can. I gave you some advice how I think best situated, but good luck to you, and I wish you all of the best. And again, we're here if you need us. And so that's kind of where it was left off. I didn't hear anything back, and you just have to be there to support them every step of the way and just kind of give them good advice, and also our support groups. But that's it.